Surely everybody's heard by now. If you hadn't, well then, Pine Box Dwellers be opening up for Blackberry Smoke.
Yeah.
August 2nd.
August 2nd, Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Thanks to our good buddy Paul Lee.
Something in the water taught me how to crawl. Something in the water taught me how to fall.
Hey, y'all. Welcome to Something in the Water podcast. I'm Uncle Dave.
I'm Sean Clark.
Look at him.
Hey.
He's going on little rest.
I sleep on a tiny bed.
So, the big news that surely everybody's heard by now. If you hadn't, well then, Pine Box Dwellers be opening up for Blackberry Smoke.
Yeah.
August 2nd.
August 2nd, Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Thanks to our good buddy Paul Lee. Coming through one time.
Coming through, Paul Lee. I bought a zero-turn lawnmower from his daddy.
Recently?
Yeah.
That's Tater.
Paul Lee, Tater Lee, come through one time.
Coming through one time.
Yeah, I like it.
I noticed your grass was cut. Mowed.
We're having a little popcorn. It's getting in the mic grill. Yeah, Paul is the road manager for Blackberry Smoke now. He was Leon Russell's main sound man.
He's not just doing monitors?
I think he still does the monitors, but I think they've
Upped him.
thrown the road manager position on him as well.
Cool.
It's called the Be Right Here Tour. 2024, Friday, August 2nd at the Saenger Theater, Hattiesburg, Mississippi, with opening act of Pine Box Dwellers. And that's going to be the duo,
Yeah.
Sean and Connor. My suggestion, don't overthink it. Do it like y'all always do it and just slay them. Slay the audience.
Man, I was totally thinking the opposite of that.
Level the town with your sound.
I was like, man, let's way overthink this stuff and only play bad songs. We'll do 10 new songs.
Well, I know there's going to be some people following y'all out there from home.
Yeah, I hope so.
What did Lindy Berg say there?
I can't see
This moment. She loves this moment. Cheryl Waters from Boondocks. Oh, my goodness. What a great time that will be. Mark Williams. Wow, that's awesome, dudes. So happy for you.
Something in the Water where we narrate.
I already
Facebook.
have tickets for a concert in Florida on that date. Otherwise, I'd be there to support you guys.
Tune in for more Facebook comments. with Dave and Sean.
Yeah. So anyhow, that's awesome.
We played a show last night at, can I say last night?
Yeah.
Or is this supposed to be Halloween? We played a show last night at the Lighthouse, St. Simon's Lighthouse, and with Will Gore on guitar and Jesse, and
4-piece.
it was spotty weather. So we made it about 40 minutes through our 2-hour show and had to call it.
Still get paid full price?
Yeah, I mean, I feel
Rain
bad.
or shine,
Well,
baby. Well, y'all just continuing on that long, lonesome highway, and every now and then the sun shines on the dogs.
every now and again you blow a tire and end up in a ditch.
Sun shines on the dog's behind.
Yeah. It's lots of ups and downs. Sometimes at the
This
same
is a
time.
good one, though. This
Yeah,
is
it's a
one
good
of
one.
them that could be a moment of change. Yeah. I wouldn't mind seeing y'all get with an agency. I know that they take a percentage, but still, you get with a good one,
Yeah.
they can start spreading you around all over the place.
Like some cheap floozy.
Of course, Connor would have to quit his job.
He might have to do that anyway.
Well, I'm counting on being there. Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
And the next night we got to play in Athens, so
Really?
Yeah. Nowhere bar.
Nowhere?
We got Scotty and Adam Poulin, Scotty Nicholson and Adam Poulin sitting in with us that night.
Cool. Well, we might make a weekend of it then. I was booked at Boondocks on the Saturday, August 3rd. Talked to Cheryl today, and she's going to try Thursday. She's going to try to beef up the Thursdays.
Oh, yeah?
She let me switch August 3rd to August 1st so I could get my gig in, and then bye-bye Georgia, going west again. And so we go catch y'all and then come back through Athens. Make a weekend of it.
The night after we're there, the night that we playing in Athens at the same theater, Saenger Theater, a Beatles tribute.
I like me some Beatles.
And that's when Connor quit the band. He's like, I'm staying here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7-piece band, that old Blackberry Smoke. There's Charlie Starr on the front row, left with the shades, and Benji Shanks on the back row, right with the shades on. We had the two of them at Graham Parsons Guitar Pool 2 years ago.
Too bad we don't have any of that on video. That was a good set.
There's bound to be some somewhere.
There was a video of you and Charlie Starr behind the stage
I
playing
know.
Hickory Wind together.
Well, it was another one. It was
He was playing the Hickory Wind guitar.
he was playing the Hickory Wind guitar, and it was
So y'all sang a few
another
different-
song. I can't remember which one.
Hearts on fire. As y'all looked into each other's eyes.
No, he looked at me and said, "Take it away," and I said, "I forgot the words." You put on the Graham Parsons Festival and you forgot the words to Graham's. I can't even remember my own songs.
I couldn't believe he broke that Hickory Wind guitar after you said that. He's like, screw this.
I know that I've seen some video segments of their show. Who would that have been? Would that have been you?
No, it was just some phone video.
It might have been Paul Campbell or somebody like
okay.
that, because they're always shooting. Look at that one. I like that one. Blow that up. Let's see what them eyes is made out of.
Little wildflowers.
Did y'all do that?
No, but thanks for calling me out.
And the nose is gravel.
I had faith in you. Y'all couldn't pull that off.
No,
That is
every once in
pretty
a
cool.
while I'll have to see something cool and kind of got 5 flowers to make, and I'll just use something.
I get most of my artwork off of Pinterest, just random pictures. I'm playing at Fish Dock. I'll type in fish art.
You can do that with the AI now. You can just type
Ooh, let me get on some AI art.
just poke you a flyer.
I know.
AI. It ain't for everybody.
There's a band out there. I won't say names, but there's a band out there that used AI art for they use AI art for their album covers and their anything. And I think
Disappeared. Never see them again.
It looks like they maybe even wrote their bio that way. I don't know.
You can pretty much do anything with AI. So
Our whole new next album's going to be written by AI.
I've seen some damn AI lyrics, song lyrics. Now they say, "Give me the AI version of You Can't Always Get What You Want" by the Rolling Stones. It's so bad. It's so bad.
The AI version.
Yeah, AI will rewrite it.
Rewrite it.
In their version. And all they do is get real formal with their English. You know, there ain't no slang, there ain't no soul to it at all.
Right.
Now, I'm sure that with AI is a self-learning tool. Depending on the program you're using, you know, it's just like the more it does something,
better it gets.
if you're feeding your personal song lyrics into it and say, I want this to sound like a John Prine song, then they'll come back with a chord progression or something like that. But
that's how you're writing so many songs a week.
no,
You're letting all your secrets out now.
I hate it because I can't come up with catchy chord progressions. I'll stumble on one every now and then, but most of mine seem like they start in E minor.
Well, don't play an E minor.
How?
I got chords all day. It's the words. That's the problem.
I got words all day. It's chords. Hey!
Hey, you put your peanut butter in my chocolate.
Excuse me, Captain. Is it raining or is that are you pissing down my leg? Hey.
I'm pissing down your leg.
And the beat goes on. All right, so in that old Temptation song, Ball of Confusion. Remember that one? Ball of Confusion. Hey, hey, hey. That's how the world is today.
It don't ring a bell.
Hey, hey. Hey, evolution, prostitution, and constitution. And then the old bass player says, and the band played on.
Then you said Constitution, all them like
Restitution.
any of the shun, like when we had Vicky on the podcast, my Spanish friend.
Yeah.
Vicky Sanchez. Well, I asked her, like when you make fun of English and you don't speak English, what does it sound like? She's like, Sean. It's like a lot of TIONs.
Substitution. Attribution.
Yeah, like she's like, if you say anything like that, it sounds like you're talking English.
Yeah. Condition.
So you got a new home away from home, I hear.
What's that?
What's that there? What'd you say?
What's that there? We got homes
like y'all
in
got
a lot
an apartment.
of places. No, we don't either. We was thinking about
It's like, hush.
No, we were wanting the behind Boondocks. Cheryl owns them apartments back there.
You was out in the boondocks.
We was
behind the boondocks.
Yeah, behind the Boondocks.
Behind the boondocks.
And I think the karaoke guy Nick had dibs on it.
He swooped in.
I think he was on the list already.
Well, y'all ought to have a damn celebrity fight up in there.
So we're going
celebrity
we
death
need
match.
to get on the list. And
I think he can take you.
Somebody was saying they're pretty affordable. And I was thinking, man, that'd be like our home away from home. It's right behind the club that I play
You
several
live right
times
there.
a month.
You know, it'd be better than sleeping in the parking lot, won't it?
You ain't kidding. That'd be better than crawling in the ditch and brushing your teeth in the pond water.
That's ditch chicken piss.
No, we've been fortunate. We're very friendly couple of
I'm
people.
not.
And we make friends easily, and we've got to the point where it's former Waycross buddies. They're living over there now. So y'all come by and stay with us anytime. Just let us know. More other friends. We've got probably 5 or 6 places we could hold up over there.
You can't feed
Still buy a motel room every now and then because that's kind of like
freaky deaky. You can't
can't nobody hear you in a motel room except the people next door and the front desk clerk because you're on camera.
Never tell a griffin. You can stay here anytime. Just call me up. It's 4 a.m. Hey, remember when?
No, it ain't no. Hey, it's hey,
y'all up?
let's go. The night is young, and
y'all
so
help
are
me
we.
Can y'all help me get Dave in the car? He's in the road.
No, we do have us a good time. And one of these days, we won't be able to have a good time
Because you had too good of a time.
because we had too good of a time. There's at least 2 lines in the song. Well, I'd like to have a good time, but I had too many good times. So
If you have too many good times, then you might just have a bad time.
I don't have good times anymore.
All my good times.
are out there on the floor, somewhere in the past, on a sawdust dance floor.
See?
You know that scene right there on y'all's video where they edited Mel
Yeah.
saying
Saying what?
whatever the part of the song was. I was not even aware. I was just sitting there and I just lit
I
a
thought you was
cigarette.
method acting.
I was. I didn't even realize it, but I think it's pretty damn cool because if I'd have gone like I almost did, I saw her turn and do that, and I was wanting to go like this, but I turned just enough to see the camera was right there, and I just stopped turning with that cigarette in my mouth, just looking straight ahead, and it's so Billy Bob Thornton.
You got to add this to your extra.
Yeah.
resume.
Clint Eastwood.
You go from
Devil's
from
Den.
the mule, and then it cuts to this shot.
Yeah.
Who
I was in the mule, and I
who
was-
was the mule?
He came a long way since that guy sitting in the pew.
Yeah.
Now he's dangerous.
No, he's Cadillac Dave.
That's
That's the night you turned into Cadillac Dave with them yellow damn shooter sunglasses.
gold. Yeah, I bought them on the way over there. Yeah, had a what?
Huh?
There it is.
go.
My reaction was almost to turn right at the camera, but I mean I didn't realize he was
But
shooting.
you learn not to do that from the beginning.
See how my eyes went that way and back. My eyes went left, peripheral, and then back out. I said, "Don't do it." Now, folks, that's acting. Because when you look at a camera, that's the worst sin in the world. If you're a background actor, don't look at the damn camera.
I can't believe we got Willie Nelson in that.
That is Little Willie. That's Stephen Douglas.
Yep.
He's going through cancer right now, some lymphoma or leukemia or something. I think it's bone cancer,
Yep.
whatever that
It's
is.
in his bones, whatever kind it is.
Good man. He's a sharpshooter. He's a good man too.
Yeah.
And there's my son standing behind him, being some kind of a
He was supposed to be like a Grim Reaper
obelisk.
or something. Don't fear the Reaper, especially if it's
Yeah,
coming.
whatever shirt he's wearing looks like death. Looks like the river Styx running right down the middle of him.
That's his hair. That's Willie's hair.
Oh, hell.
Oh, hell. There's the crew.
That was a fun night now. I like it with no audio.
Yes, it's a whole different beast.
Okay. Oh, have mercy. See, Connor's acting. He said
He's acting.
he's not looking at the damn camera when it's in his face.
That's meta.
Now,
Uh-oh.
Justin.
That's B-Rad. He looks like his stepson, Justin.
Last song, Linda.
Last song, Linda.
Bulldog on the corner. I talked to him yesterday. I said, I'm going to name you Boondog.
Who?
Bulldog, the guy on the beard on the corner in that scene. Now, she look at the camera, and that's okay.
That's okay. Jody.
That Atlanta, she's so pretty.
Yep.
She can work the camera. Lindy's shoes. Jerry Garcia, Manning, Jeff Schwartz, Zwast. Y'all, this was good. Y'all went all out for it. I liked the costumes and the
Scott
cuts. The editing was great. Different locations.
Man, Scott did that so fast. Scott Stuckey. I wasn't expecting. I was like, okay, we videoed it. Now it'll be months, and it was like the next day. He's like, "What's this look like? What about that? Okay, you change that. Okay, what about now?" I'm like, just real quick with throwing it.
That's a lot to dive into.
So wow.
Who was that now?
That wasn't even planned. He was just leaving, and somebody. We were walking out. I was behind the camera guy, and he just went.
Great.
Like as he pulled off, he got him.
Yeah, you start seeing stuff like that. Well, I'll just add this.
Scott said we could have spent 2 days there filming. He said I couldn't believe it. Everybody was a character. Everybody it was like
the lighting's already.
The lighting was there.
Yeah, it's dive bar. It's one of the best dive bars I've ever been in.
Mm-hmm.
Might be the best. Friendly, smoky.
It's the
characters.
I will say it's the friendliest dive bar I've ever been to.
And there are characters in that bar. I swear to God, up and down it, from people that work there to people that come in there. And we've got to know them over the years. It's been, that's our home away from home. That's the bar. Behind that bar are little apartment dwellings, kind of like a semicircle. There's a little dirt road that circles behind the bar and comes out the other side. And there's little, like, Florida houses, just little tiny apartments, screened-in porch on some of them. 2-bedroom, 1-bedroom. Be ideal. Where we staying tonight? Home. You ain't got to drive back to Waycross. You ain't got to crash on somebody else's account. And I like the idea of it. I'm all for it if it don't cost too much. And I noticed that y'all were doing Wednesdays, a lot of Wednesdays there at Boondocks. And I looked at my calendar about August. It starts slowing down to my 2 at Boondocks and 2 at Fish Dock with an occasional Sago or Sanctuary Golf Club or something. They're not they're not throwing their gigs out at the beginning of the year. When you book your calendar, they'll give me about 4 a year, at those places. Moss, same way, but Moss came through. Tyler sent me a message the other day, say, "Hey, are you available these days?" I said, "Couldn't have come at a better time." Mm-hmm. So I reached out to Fish Dock, and somebody had just canceled the rest of their gigs for the year. She gave me all of them. So I'm 3 a month at Fish Dock now. I talked to Cheryl, and we talked today, and she said, "I want to try to build up Thursdays." So she moved me from Friday this weekend to Thursday because Andy's playing
Wednesday.
and his band's playing Friday. And with the weather being like it's being, all these thunder showers.
And Pine Box Dwellers and Page Brothers are Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
For
we'll stay over there all weekend like we usually do. We go over there and play my Thursday night gig and
it's gonna be a Boondocks week.
horn in with our neighbors.
I still haven't been there.
Oh, what?
I thought,
What?
No,
yeah.
He wasn't at the. He didn't show up for the video or nothing.
Yeah,
I thought you were in there right next to the dart machine
He would have been in it.
for something.
We would have put him in
One
there.
night.
No, I would have liked. I wanted to.
Where was that at? That was somewhere over there. Damn, I swear I thought it was at
It was all a
Boondock.
dream. It was
It
all
might
a
have
dream.
been, like we've been to Murphy's and
Wasn't Murphy's. Let's see. Another setup kind of like that.
He was at Palm Coast a couple of times.
Palm Coast, that's where it was. That's where it was.
Ain't no dartboard there though.
No, but it's up against the wall, redneck mother.
maybe Hummingbird.
It's up against the fence, redneck mother. Who wrote that?
Ray Wiley Hubbard.
Jerry Jeff Walker. I get them confused too.
No, Jerry Jeff Walker sang it. Ray Wiley Hubbard wrote it. Ray Wiley Hubbard.
Okay, well, see, I always get them mixed up. Ray Wiley Hubbard wrote that one. Jerry Jeff wrote Rednecks, White Sox, Blue Ribbon Beer.
Okay.
That's the mistake I make. Yeah.
Ray Wiley walked across the street and went to the
club.
to the country club and put his hippie hair up under his hat. And at some point his hat came off and they wanted to fight him or whatever. He went back across the street. I think they beat him up.
He was countryer than they was.
That's Give Me 3 Steps.
And he wrote a song.
No, that's signs everywhere. There's signs. No, that's Charlie Daniels.
Charlie Daniels, yeah. There's a lot of good get your ass kicked in a bar kind of situation.
There's a lot of tuck your hair under your hat lest you get your ass whipped.
Give me 3 Charlie Daniels songs. To the door.
What is that Charlie Daniels song called? He's talking.
Yeah, he's like.
I said Earl over here is a member of the Audubon Society and John Birch Society. He's a communist flag on his wall. While they was looking at him, I kicked a man with green teeth in the shins. I'm running for my dear life.
What is that song?
Something Oklahoma by way of Wichita.
Oh, yeah.
Oklahoma.
No. Uneasy Rider. Ain't that it?
Yep.
Ain't that it right there? Oh, wait a minute. That's a newer version of it. That is not it. The original, click 11 more down there.
11 more.
Yeah. Uneasy Rider right there. That's the original.
We can't play it on here, though. This is regular. We can't play it on here.
No. But that's the one. That's the Uneasy Rider. Everybody knows about that.
It's been a minute since I heard that one.
Talk to me, fiddle. You had some good ones.
Seems like I heard a story about how he wrote Devil Went Down to Georgia. I saw some little TikTok about that.
He did a cover of Layla, too, didn't he?
What?
Really?
Y'all never hear that?
No.
I did.
I've heard it on the radio a time or two.
Is it live or is it?
It sounds like a studio recording.
There's Simple Man. I wonder if that's Leonard Skinner cover.
It's got to be.
Yeah. Yeah, he did Layla, and there's like fiddle on it. And
If he did Layla, he did Simple Man.
Layla, Charlie Daniels.
Layla.
Well, wait a minute. Those lyrics is not Layla, is it? Yeah, it is.
There can't be 2 Laylas.
Will you get lonely?
There can only be one Layla.
There's yeah, that's it. That's it.
There's 3 songs called Creep that are different songs.
Yeah, and there's also 3 songs
called Freebird.
Written for one girl. Layla's one of them. Eric Clapton wrote 2 of them.
Oh.
George Harrison wrote 1 of them. There's probably more than that. But the 3 huge blockbuster songs written for this girl's...
I know what it is. Go ahead.
Layla
No.
is one of them.
No, you saying written for girls or written for a girl?
Written for one girl. This same girl.
No.
And her name ain't Layla.
Okay, what is it?
Layla.
Yeah.
Wonderful Tonight. Something.
Okay, yeah. I thought you were going somewhere else. I thought you had moved on from that story. But yeah. Who was that?
Patty Boyd.
Yeah, I couldn't remember her name, but
Patty Boyd, the little blonde that George met on the
George Harrison.
Hard Day's Night set. She's the schoolgirl on the train. Looking so schoolgirl. She looks so schoolgirl. Think about it.
I ain't mad at it. I like that.
She must have some good loving. Have 3 songs like Layla, Wonderful Tonight, and Something in the Way She Moves, written about you.
The songs that I thought you were going to say, and the girl I thought you were going to say, the songs are In Your Eyes, Peter Gabriel. In your eyes, the light, the heat, your eyes. And I got to think of the song. It's cool. Is it Cool in the Gang?
That song.
No,
No, that's Toto. That's Rosanna Arquette.
Yeah.
She was dating one of them Precaro boys.
Well, Peter Gabriel wrote In Your
Keyboard
Eyes
player.
for her, too.
Steve Precaro.
Patricia Arquette is, you know who that is? Yeah. Okay.
Rosanna Patricia. No, it's Rosanna was.
Rosanna Arquette.
Rosanna Arquette. She's to me, she's a little prettier than Patricia. But they both had that same kind of look, you know, it was a trailer park trash look. They played a lot of roles like that.
I like Patricia.
I like, speaking of trailer park trash actresses, I'll tell you who another one plays.
Trailer park trash actresses.
Plays a role like that is the little girl in Killers, the movie we watched over at your apartment that night.
Juliette Lewis.
Juliette Lewis. She can play. She can play a damn.
You
Yeah.
talking about from Seinfeld?
No. That's Louis
Dreyfus.
Okay.
Juliette Lewis. She was in that movie about the
Natural Born Killers.
Natural Born Killers. She was in that movie about the zombies in the desert nightclub.
No, that was Vampires. That's Dusk Before Dawn. Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah, she was in that.
She was in Cape Fear.
Cape Fear as a very young girl.
Yeah. You know who her daddy was? I don't know his name.
Jerry Lewis.
No, I can't remember his name, but he is always Clint Eastwood's side man.
Oh yeah, yeah, that guy. I know who you're talking about.
Any Which Way But Loose.
Mm-hmm, that old guy with the real. He was a character actor.
Yeah. Another good movie that Juliette Lewis was in was California, which was pretty much the same kind of character that she played in Natural Born Killers
with
Brad Pitt. But it was a serial killer movie too. But Brad Pitt was a serial killer, and she was that one.
Yeah, I remember that. And that's a good movie.
He's like, "Put your titty up, Adele."
I've never seen that.
Her name's Adele.
I think.
Man, that's a good damn movie right there.
I think I've seen that. Is that the one
It's
where
California with a K?
Is that the one where it's set around a motel or something?
They're traveling. What it is there's a New York couple. They're, hoity-toity. And the guy's an author, and he's writing a book about serial killers. And they're traveling around to these actual spots where these serial killers had killings or whatever.
This is not the one I'm thinking about.
And they end up picking up Brad Pitt and his girlfriend, which are like total white trash. he's a serial killer, but don't know nobody. They don't know it or whatever. Or he's not really a serial killer. He's just trash.
Filmed in Georgia.
Yeah.
But
Look there. It was
all of it was filmed in Georgia?
No,
it was a box office bomb.
Yeah,
Only raised $2.5 million and $9 million budget.
It didn't do much, but it's a very good movie.
Well, if it was up to me, those are my favorite movies. You know, movies like are dark and even a little dark comedy. You know.
Yeah.
But that goes to show you we're weird. We're in the minority for sure. You know, that kind of stuff right there is over a lot of people's heads.
Yeah.
You know, they just say,
That's weird. But these sitcoms these days, like my parents are watching, like they're just like this stuff, but they're like, maybe they don't cuss as much or something.
Yeah.
But like it's gory, and I'm like, what are y'all watching? They're like, oh, we're watching Grey's Anatomy. Walking on a rape scene. Like, what is this? They got
well, folks, we've been here and there, and like a girl that rode with us to Fish Dock and Boondocks this weekend says, yonder, here and there and yonder. That's an old Southern slang for, yon was a real word used by the British and the medieval people. 'Tis yon. And where did we get yonder? Well, they said, 'tis yon there.
yon there. That's what was going to be my guess.
And it just kind of watered down into South Georgia.
Yonder.
Swamp talk. Yonder.
When it's hot and muggy, you don't want to move your mouth much. It's like, dang.
Like some people call them, damn big old fat mouth breathers.
Man, I don't even want to move. It's so hot.
Yeah, it is that hot down here, folks. Come on down. Well, it's time for the tale of the week right now.
I don't have my paper.
Boy, where your paper is? It's on the kitchen table. Right there where I left it. I could cue you. I could. I got the cues right here. I could just say, and you can go in order. So there. Hey, Lord. Here's another memory from the recesses of the mind. Yep. This tale of the week is entitled Newfanglers in Nashville. The Waycross Hortense Alma contingent of the Newfanglers were flying high after the recording session with Don Helms, Fable's steel guitar player for Hank Sr.'s Drifting Cowboys band. There he is in the middle, that red jacket on. Him and Sean's holding hands. No, that's his beautiful wife, Hazel. And that's Reed Bennett on the right, Sean in the Beatles shirt.
And the Beatles haircut.
And the Beatles haircut. That's the Cohen haircut. And Uncle Dave, many years younger. That was on October 30th, 2005, as the date stamp says. Shoot, that was 19 years ago. Wow.
That was an outer body experience.
No. Now, y'all talking about Don Helms, a steel guitar player on many of Hank's big hits. He played 2 tracks on our Newfanglers album. That's why we were up there, strictly for him, but we had a big time while we was there. It was Sunday, October 30th, 2005. We were still in Nashville, hoping to soak up more of what Music City, USA has to offer. We pulled out a local newspaper and scanned the entertainment guide. Tonight, Tony Joe White and the Hackensaw Boys. 3rd and Lindsley Bar and Grill. No question about it. We took our seats in a balcony overlooking the stage. Uh-oh, that's a PNG. Never mind, it ain't important. And were treated to a high-energy set of old-time string music from the Hackensaw Boys. Ain't no drums in the old-time string band, but they had a fellow that had invented this thing he called a charismo. He's on the right over there. A homemade percussion instrument made from tin cans, license plates, a hubcap, and book bag straps. He mercilessly beat it with wire brush sticks. That's exactly it. Tin cans, hubcap.
Yeah.
The star of the evening, though, was Tony Joe White. He sauntered out on stage by himself, sat down in a chair.
Pretty much just like that.
Yeah. Center stage with nothing but a Stratocaster electric guitar, a small blonde Fender amp, a wah-wah pedal, and his voice like gravel on a dirt road, honey on the rocks. Look at them boots.
Them shoes.
That's his feet.
I think that's his feet right there.
Damn, he's got some mules on, don't he?
Slippers.
Tony Joe is best remembered for his Swampadelic Polk Salad Annie, released in 1969 and peaking at number 8 on the Billboard Hot 100. The song that I was waiting to hear was one that he wrote in 1967, which was a huge hit for Brooke Benton. If there was ever a song that comes close to the loneliest of I'm So Lonesome I Could Cry, I believe it just might be Rainy Night in Georgia. He and his guitar growled and sang for about an hour before he finally eased off the stage and we eased back into the Nashville night. The next day, Monday, would be our last day in Nashville, and we were looking for any excuse to prolong the visit. We had lunch downtown and strolled through Manuel's clothing store. Owner Manuel Cuevas was once a partner of Nudie Cohn, the rodeo tailor who designed the glamorous hand-stitched suits that folks like Hank Sr. and Graham Parsons wore. Manuel married Nudie's only daughter, Barbara, and eventually opened up the boutique in Nashville where he still lives and works. That afternoon, we went to the Nashville Songwriters Association and were introduced to the president of the organization. He was very congenial and invited us upstairs to his office. Our entourage was spread out on the couch and the carpet when in walked a man in a straw cowboy hat, NASCAR t-shirt, blue jeans, and tennis shoes. He looked at me like he could have been from Slaughterville or Hortense. President asked him to play a song for us. So he timidly reached behind the couch and grabbed an old Gibson acoustic guitar that was leaning against the wall and said, "Here's one that I wrote you might have heard." He strummed a G chord, opened his mouth, and sang, "Day after day I'm more confused. Yeah, I look for the light in the pouring rain." Lord have mercy. Our jaws dropped all over that room. This guy wrote Drift Away for Dobie Gray. So much for my Slaughterville Hortense theory. He proceeded to play us another original, Alabama's When We Make Love. And finally, we were introduced to the phenomenal songwriter Mentor Williams. That would have been him a long time ago on the left and current on the right.
That's what he looked like that day.
Yeah. Only had a full beard, and his cowboy hat was not as, it was more like a
Straw.
southern straw farmer hat, kind of. Mentor's brother, named Paul was a fine songwriter himself.
The guy's brother?
The guy's brother? Yeah, I know y'all seen this fella before.
Oh, yeah.
Paul Williams had written We've Only Just Begun, Rainy Days and Mondays for the Carpenters, Three Dog Nights, Old Fashioned Love Song, Rainbow Connection from the Muppet movie. That's just a few of them. He also starred as Little Enos Burdette and Smokey and the Bandit. Sadly, our Nashville weekend had come to an end. Before we took off in that little airplane with Mike Johnson at the helm, I heard him say to the control tower, 6 souls on board. 6 Nashville enchanted, musically satisfied, beautifully exhausted South Georgia souls. Them other people on that airplane was me, Sean, Mike, Pam, Reed.
Was it?
Well,
On the
had my
plane?
number wrong. Thank goodness. That was a good time, and it yielded some good stories.
Mike Johnson was worried about, because, when they flew up there, just flew up there with Reed, I guess.
No, me.
You.
Me and Reed, Pam and Mike. Yeah.
So then I was added on.
You were already up there.
Yeah, I came in with Paul, and then Paul had to go somewhere else, and I was going to fly back with y'all.
Mm-hmm. He was worried that 5 people was on it. Right?
I mean, the weight. And then I remember him on the radio talking about, they're like, he said what his weight was, I don't know, pilot talk, but dude come back and was like, blah, 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 and he goes, I know, I got some sure enough pure country boys riding, like some biggins.
I got some
on the
corn-fed.
tail end.
I got some Bacon County corn-fed
He said something of that
guitar player.
nature.
Well, folks, we hope y'all have enjoyed this ASMR edition of the Something in the Water podcast.
Something in my teeth. Something in my teeth.
For the few of you that listen to it and like this kind of stuff, don't bother. We're not going to do this anymore. Just go to your favorite.
Quit messaging me.
Go to your favorite TikTok channel and listen all you want to. But we appreciate y'all always. And we're coming up on our 100th episode. Should be coming in 3 months. Be looking forward to that one now. That's going to be a doozy. Can you believe it? 100 episodes. I guess you do anything 5 years running. Eventually you're going to get there. But 100's a milestone. And it was all his idea.
It's all I can do to keep from crying.
Peace, love, lava lamb. See y'all.
When the cold black water finds its way across through your veins, it just might seal your fate. It just might seal your fate. It just might seal your fate.